Hey everybody, welcome back to Throttle Grotto. So today we are at Riverdale Raceway in southern Washington, kind of near Portland, and we're doing a rallycross today. This course is really tore up. I don't know if you'll be able to see. I don't know if they're going to have any more cars that are going to run here. I was going to try to film a run from the outside of the car. I've already done my 3 runs, and you'll see the footage coming up here in a minute. But man, it's so brutally rough here. Huge rocks on the course. Huge rocks, huge ruts. Not a course that favors my car at all. In fact, on my second run, I actually slid the car into some bushes and scratched up the whole right side of it. I'll show you guys that in a little bit too. But you can see the water truck's coming through. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but you can see how much the water truck is bouncing around out there right now. It's crazy. And like here you can see, I mean, this is no joke. This is the size of some of these rocks that are on this course right now. You can see them like getting, I mean, the ruts are huge. The course is really rough. It was fun on some parts of the course. Once you got to about here, the course got a little more fun, but like that first section coming from the start line over there and through this little S section, it was wicked. Just so much, and we were the first set of cars to run. So if you can imagine how the next set of cars is going to be. But I can show you, I don't think I can get over here and show you some of the, like you can see how tore up this surface is already. It's and this was a fairly fast part of the course. So yeah, so that is, I've done 3 runs already this morning or this afternoon, and now we're going to go out and work the course for a little bit while the all-wheel drive and modified cars run, and then we will be out doing a night stage tonight, and so that should be a lot of fun, and hopefully it doesn't get torn up like this, although I think it probably will. It's wicked. It's just super frustrating. My times, I'm not gonna lie, my times were not as good as they were at the other courses. I was significantly further back. Just not, I have 99 horsepower and not enough to get, I guarantee I lost most of my time just coming into that front section. And if you see, I think in the either first or second lap, I actually was bouncing the front of the car off the ground. There was so much garbage in there. So that's all I have for now. Let's get you guys some actual race footage. You'll probably see all my screw-ups, and because the other thing I got to do is I got to take it easy because we are on vacation. This is our first day of vacation. Me and my wife are out here. We're dual driving the Prius, so it's got 6 runs under its belt as opposed to 3. And we're just trying to have fun, not break the car, because we still have like a 3 or 4 hour drive to where we're going to vacation. And then from there, it's probably a 4 or 5 hour drive back. We've got a lot of driving left to do in the car. So trying not to destroy the car on a very easy surface to destroy it. So this is the really torn up part I was telling you guys about. It's really soft, a lot of lumps in it. This was the line my wife took on one. We were both laughing our fool heads off in the car because it was pretty funny. But yeah, we're getting down to that's a soda can right there. Soda can deep ruts here. Make sure I get out of the way for the bulldozer. But I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's super bumpy and rutted through here. This was by far the hardest part of the course. Hey everybody, so I figured I'd show you guys how torn up this course is getting. So we've had 3 runs for 2 run groups, and you can see down here, so this is the umbrella. You can see it doesn't give you much of a height reference, but I use a microfiber towel. It's almost that deep. This is super chewed up. In fact, this corner over here, so this started out level with the cone, and now we have dug down almost a full cone's depth. Like if we move this cone down, yeah, we've definitely so things are getting really rutted up out here. Oops, sorry, I'm just shaking this. I'm doing the Herc shake all over the place. Things are getting really torn up. So our night runs are going to be on the same course here. So we all kind of are familiar with it, but it's getting pretty torn up. So over on the other side, there's a lot of sand. I haven't seen that part of it yet, but they're going to come through and probably grate some of this down before we run again. So now it's time to have some dinner, check over the car, make sure nothing else fell off of it, lament all the scratches I put in the side of it, and get ready for the night session. Hey everybody, and we're back at home. We have successfully completed our event, even though I did not film the last 2 runs of the night, but they were very similar to the last one, and I did forget to turn the camera on. My wife popped it on for me right at the beginning of the lap, so I missed the start, but yeah, so sorry you guys didn't get to see the last 2 runs, but it kept the video shorter, so that's a bonus. But we had a successful weekend. We raced, we put everything back in the car for our vacation and drove another couple 100 miles for our vacation that we took, a week's-long vacation, used the car on vacation, put everything back in the car and drove it home. So, pretty stout little car. I had some concerns about, racing a difficult rallycross weekend and then using the car as our primary source of transportation for our vacation, which we hadn't had for a while. So, it was a little nerve-wracking, but everything held up, made it home. Car's good to go. So, hopefully, these videos, these Rally Prius videos, I make these to encourage you guys to get out and do some rallycross. It's a very inexpensive form of the way to get into racing, and it's legitimate racing. Like there's no difference lining up there as a, you're still on edge, you're still focused, you're racing, you're putting everything on the line for a time. It's not wheel-to-wheel racing, so there's a little bit less risk involved. But if you haven't tried it, do it. Get out there, and if you're in the Northwest, Northwest Rally Association, Oregon Rally Group, they all put on great events. I know Northwest Rally Association take really good care of their people, both their volunteers and their racers. So hit up one of those events if you're in the Seattle area or Western Washington or Oregon. Hit up one of those events. Check out their site and come on out and try some rallycross. You can do it with anything. I'm doing it with what I think Consumer Reports said is one of the slowest cars in the United States. So, well, hi girl. So if I can do it with literally a car that has like glacial acceleration, according to Consumer Reports, you can too. You can do it with anything. Get some snow tires, get a helmet, come on out to one of the events. It doesn't have to be in the Northwest, but a lot of the rally associations for Rallycross will allow you to do ride-alongs. So you don't even have to race. You can just come out and find a car you're interested in riding in, talk to the driver, ask if you can do a ride-along. 9 times out of 10, maybe 99 times out of 100, they'll, yeah, come on, hop in, let's go for a ride, So make sure you bring your own helmet if you're going to try to do ride-alongs too. Because a lot of times people don't have spares. But anyway, so that is going to be the end of our episode today. But before I go, I will show you my trophy from the weekend. Check that out. 2nd place in stock front class. So don't say it can't be done. To be fair, the Focus ST beat me again, but the guy that's been winning in the yellow Focus, Jeff Thomas, he broke his oil pan. So a skid plate is a really good idea if you're going to do these types of events. So make a skid plate, throw on some snow tires. I have a skid plate on the car, and no issues through the weekend. So, but all good competitors. We all had a good time. What more can I say? 2nd place is 2nd place. So if I can do 2nd place with my car, you guys can get out there and do something on your own. Just go out and have fun. Don't go try to win, but go out there and just have a fun weekend. Slide your car around in the dirt. Doesn't matter if it's front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. Just get out there, play in dirt, have some fun. Try out something different. Hopefully that's what these videos encourage you guys to do. So, until next time, you know what to do. get out there and work on something. Or race something. Either way, just get out there and have fun.